In a marketplace crowded with vague symbols and hopeful claims, the Australian Recycling Label, or ARL, stands out. It is designed to be the single source of truth on packaging recyclability. But for businesses, the ARL is more than just a logo. It is an evidence-based system that requires a formal assessment process. In my work with Australian brands, I often see a dangerous misconception. That is the belief that a company can simply choose to use a label based on their own opinion. So I really need to be clear here. So simply downloading the symbol and pasting it to the artwork without the correct data backing it is possibly one of the most risky compliance mistakes a brand can make. Hi, my name is Hossein Iman. I am the principal consultant at Circular Blueprint. I help businesses navigate the complexities of packaging sustainability to ensure compliance without killing their margins. So how do you use the ARL correctly? Before we look at the steps, you must understand something very simple and fundamental. The ARL is an output. It's not an ingredient that you could work with. So you cannot decide where or how to use the ARL. You must be eligible to use it. The label is actually awarded to a specific piece of packaging based on their physical properties, and it is not chosen by a graphic designer willy-nilly. The heart of the system is the Packaging Recyclability Evaluation Portal, or PREP, or the PREP tool. PREP, or the PREP tool, is a sophisticated online simulation tool. It mimics the actual journey of a packaging item through the Australian and New Zealand recycling ecosystems. It considers a vast range of technical factors, including material composition, dimensions, inks and adhesives, and component separability, among others. The PREP tool aggregates this data and determines the fate of each component. This ruling dictates at the end the precise ARL artwork that you will receive. Here's the 5-step guide to applying the ARL correctly. Step 1, you must be an APCO member in good standing. Access to the PREP tool and the license to use the ARL is a key benefit of membership. If you're not a member or are behind on reporting, you must fix that problem first. I'll leave a link down below so you can discover how to become a member of APCO. Step 2 is where your real work actually begins, and that is gathering detailed packaging specs. To submit an item for assessment, you need precise data for every single component. This goes far beyond saying that, for example, this packaging is made of cardboard box. You need exact materials. For example, a cardboard is made of 3 layers, so you need really detailed specs, for example, weights, dimensions, ink coverage percentages, and adhesive types. Normally, your packaging suppliers are the primary source for this kind of info. You must demand detailed spec sheets from them. That's what you need to do. So, step 3, commission a PREP assessment. Once you have your data at hand, it must be used as an input into the portal. This is typically done by a trained packaging technologist. They will plug in your specs to generate a definitive ruling on each component's recyclability. Step 4 is you receive your report and your artwork. The output here is twofold. So on the first part, you receive your PREP report, which explains to you the outcome and provides feedback. For example, if your item is recyclable or is not recyclable and why it's not recyclable. Second, you receive your official ARL artwork files. For example, if a bottle is recyclable but the cap is not, the artwork will reflect this specific combination. It will look like something like this one. And step 5 is you need to apply the artwork correctly. You cannot provide the official files to your designer at this stage, but it is important to follow the strict brand guidelines for the ARL. For example, you need to apply the specific size, clear spaces, and placement. Following this process does more than just keep you compliant. It transforms your packaging from a potential liability into a statement of transparency and trust. Using the ARL correctly proves that your sustainability claims are backed by evidence. If you're an ANZ brand manager and you got to this stage, congratulations, you've applied the ARL artwork correctly to your products and to your brand. At the end, I need to let you know that the prep assessment process is actually technical and kind of time consuming, so persevere when you want to conduct this work. But also don't worry, we can manage this whole entire ARL process for you if you need. We can liaise with your suppliers for data collection and conduct the assessment for you, providing you with the final work. So this kind of guarantees the accuracy and saves you a ton of time. Feel free to comment below if you got any questions. I will be leaving in the comments from now on, and I'll answer these comments. So also feel free to contact us via the link below, circularblueprint.com/contact. I'll see you next week.